Station. This is News Watch 16 at 11.
Fire forces several people out of their homes inside this apartment house. Now investigators say it could be arson. That is our top story on News Watch 16 at 11. Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Sophia Ojeda. One man is in custody and a fire marshal was on the scene of the blaze tonight in Luzerne County. The fire started around 5 this evening on the 200 block of Wyoming Avenue in Wyoming. According to the assistant fire chief, at least 4 people were forced out of the 4 apartments. No one was hurt. Fire officials say witnesses claim to have seen a man running from the building around the time the fire started. Wyoming police have that man in custody tonight. His name has not been released. No official ruling yet on how the fire started here in Luzerne County. Flames tore through a home this afternoon in Wyoming County. Several fire departments were called to the house on Headley Road near Harvey's Lake around 12:30. 2 people were inside at the time. Both got out safely. The home was destroyed. Firefighters believe the flames started in a bedroom. A fire marshal is now looking into the cause of the blaze here in Wyoming County. Fire damaged a stretch of row homes in Schuylkill County. The 3-alarm fire in Shenandoah broke out around 4 this morning in the 400 block of West Center Street. 1 person was taken to the hospital to be checked out. A firefighter also suffered minor injuries. 2 row homes were ruined. 2 others suffered smoke and water damage. Officials do not believe the fire in Schuylkill County is suspicious. A couple dozen gun owners came together today in Montour County to rally around their Second Amendment right to bear arms. News Watch 16's Barry DeWitt was at the event in Danville, which coincided with National Gun Appreciation Day.
It was a busy day at the intersection of Route 11 and Route 54 here in Danville. Several dozen peaceful protesters gathered to support nationwide Gun Appreciation Day, an unofficial celebration created to endorse Second Amendment firearms rights.
Protecting our freedoms guaranteed to us by the great piece of paper called the Constitution.
Brock Hoyes is the organizer of this local gathering. Hoyes says he is an avid hunter and outdoorsman, but he claims his love of gun-related sports is not what drove him to protest. Rather, he feels his rights are being taken away.
It's not just about hunting. This is about the freedom to bear arms in case our government wants to take over everything.
President Obama recently ordered 23 different executive actions for gun control. By doing this, the president was able to avoid a vote in the legislature, at least for the time being. Several area political leaders were also on hand in Danville. 2 Montour County commissioners turned out at the event in support of gun rights. Commissioners Jerry Ward and Jack Gerst say the Second Amendment is very important to them.
They want to point the finger at someone, they want to point at NRA, they want to point at gun owners. How about mental health? No funding anywhere for it. You know, we got to find the underlying problems for what's going on in our country.
If I can't protect my family, why does the Secret Service follow all of our electeds around?
A full list of the president's 23 gun control executive orders can be seen by heading to our website, WNEP.com. I'm Barry DeWitt, News Watch 16, reporting from the newsroom.
School district officials in Northumberland County who suspended a kindergartner over an alleged gun threat have now released a statement about the punishment. News Watch 16 first told you about the incident at Mount Carmel Elementary School yesterday. According to the attorney representing the child's family, it was last week when the 5-year-old told another little girl she was going to shoot her with a Hello Kitty bubble gun. The attorney says school officials questioned the child for several hours without her parents' knowledge before suspending the girl for 4 days. Until now, the school district refused to comment on the incident. Tonight, however, Mount Carmel School District released a statement which reads in part, "Although by law we cannot officially comment on the specifics of the incident involving the students, we are confident that much of the information supplied to the media may not be consistent with the faces in this matter." The Mount Carmel Area School District has investigated the issue and will continue to do so. According to the attorney, the girl's family wants to have the incident removed from the child's record and is considering suing the school district. A U.S. Army soldier from Monroe County was welcomed home today after a 3-year tour abroad. Family and friends greeted him at the Lehigh Valley International Airport this afternoon, where he got a big surprise and delivered a big surprise of his own. From a distance, soldier Jonathan Carr was nothing but smiles as he walked into the Lehigh Valley International Airport in Lehigh County. Claps and cheers broke out, along with a salute from fellow servicemen. He hugged his mother and took in the moment, one he says he never imagined.
I was expecting something crazy. My mom's crazy, but not quite like this. There's a little bit more than I thought. A little overwhelmed. I'm glad to be home.
Carr's family and friends welcomed him home with "We love you" signs and signed messages on this banner. They wanted Carr to know he was missed during his service. Carr spent 3 years stationed in Hawaii. Of that, he spent 1 year in Afghanistan. He earned several medals that included the National Defense Medal and the Good Conduct Medal. His parents say they are so proud of him and thankful he is back.
We're overwhelmed by everybody that showed up. Extremely thankful that he's home and just can't wait for what holds in store, really.
Another group who wanted to say thank you, members of the group Warriors Watch Riders. One by one, they shook Carr's hand and thanked him for his service.
We want to let every one of our service members know that while they're gone, they're not forgotten. And when they come home, we want them to know that we have their back.
But quite possibly the most heartfelt moment of the day was this one, when Carr asked his girlfriend the big question, and she said yes.
I had no idea. Not at all.
What was going through your head when he got down on his knee?
Oh, wow. Literally.
And congratulations to them both. On his way, Carr was escorted by fire trucks and fire police and later presented with service awards by the American Legion and the West End Fire Department in Gilbert. Well, it was definitely nice while it lasted. The mercury is expected to start falling across our area tomorrow. Meteorologist Michelle Rotella is in the backyard with all of those details. Michelle.